Your celestial guardians are eager to deliver an important communication regarding an individual in your circle, and this revelation may transform your fortune in wonderful ways. Within your social sphere exists someone whom you encountered during challenging times. This individual harbors an undisclosed truth about that particular day, and they are preparing to unveil it to you soon. The day of your initial meeting remains an unpleasant recollection, though not due to this person's character. You simply happened to be experiencing difficulties at that moment, and perhaps weren't presenting your finest self, which they observed. However, what you may have perceived as a dreadful initial encounter was interpreted quite differently by this individual. Something significant about that day remains vivid in their memory for completely different reasons, yet they never found the appropriate moment to share it with you. From that day forward, they have carried this undisclosed information, and now they may be prepared to share it with you. Let me emphasize, there exists something they have kept hidden about your first encounter, but it represents something you must now understand. Your heavenly protectors want you to remember that initial meetings can be deceptive for everyone involved. Individuals frequently criticize themselves severely based on their assumptions about how others perceive them during these first interactions. Feeling uncertain or worried about the impression you created is completely normal, particularly when you were navigating personal struggles during that meeting. Nevertheless, this divine message indicates that the person you met during these difficult circumstances held an entirely different viewpoint. Their recollection of that day remains memorable not for any unfortunate reasons, but because something wonderful occurred in their life that day following your meeting. It appears as though destiny orchestrated your encounter during a turbulent period in your existence, and this person's circumstances transformed dramatically afterward. This meeting represented such a profound milestone in their journey that they began sensing that your encounter was no mere coincidence. That destined meeting became a pivotal moment that altered their life's direction. Meeting you served as a catalyst, inspiring them to implement meaningful changes, pursue their authentic desires, and discover renewed joy. This explains why they have treasured the memory of their initial encounter with you like a valuable keepsake. They have longed to share this experience from the beginning, wondering whether their feelings were reciprocated, but they have carried this knowledge privately throughout this entire period. This individual is frequently regarded as unconventional by their acquaintances, and they feared you might respond similarly. They regularly hear that their perspectives are too radical, their aspirations too impractical, and their accounts too extraordinary or incredible. Understandably, such criticism significantly impacts one's confidence when connecting with others. It also creates caution when meeting new individuals or even those around whom they cannot express their authentic selves completely. Their perception of you was so meaningful that it influenced their entire opinion of you, making you someone they respect deeply. They desire to preserve this admiration without it being compromised by discovering that you consider them strange or peculiar. Given how extensively they have anticipated the day when they could finally trust you with their experience, it is reasonable that they would hesitate before revealing their secret about your meeting. However, after spending time understanding your character, they have begun believing that you represent someone around whom they can express their genuine self. Based on everything they have learned about you, they doubt you would ridicule their experience or make them feel ashamed about their feelings regarding your initial encounter. Indeed, they are certain that you can provide them with emotional safety, which is why they are preparing to disclose their hidden truth shortly. Your spiritual guides encourage you to approach this moment with maximum empathy and comprehension. Sharing such vulnerability requires courage from this person, so you should acknowledge the anxiety they have endured for so long. What this individual requires is some form of confirmation, both verbal and behavioral, that you embrace them completely without conditions. While providing this necessary reassurance is important, you need not take any action before they approach you. Until that moment arrives, it would be wise to contemplate how you wish to respond when they reveal the secret they have maintained all this time. Beyond demonstrating that you can offer them emotional security, try reflecting on how much you might actually understand their belief that your meeting was predestined. Begin by recalling that significant day. Apart from the unfortunate situations mentioned earlier, how did you experience that day personally? Has anything shifted in your existence since then? Do you also sense a special bond with this person, feeling that you were similarly destined to meet and develop closeness? The cosmos has methods of directing specific individuals into your journey who will positively influence your life significantly. Search for any indicators you might have encountered since that day that could provide answers to these inquiries. For instance, perhaps you have discovered an opportunity somehow linked to this person, or maybe you have noticed personal improvement after meeting them without recognizing the connection between these occurrences. Notice the gentle signals from the universe that you may have overlooked and any you might encounter going forward. Such moments of understanding or harmony will confirm the importance of your relationship with this person. As you contemplate your own experiences and viewpoints while preparing to support this person when they finally approach you with their secret, remember that the disclosure awaiting you could promote significant personal development for both of you. It might even contain the solution to a more profound relationship with this person, which could substantially enhance your life. That being said, do not worry if this person requires time to share their secret with you. The action they are about to take is not simple, so they may need time to summon their bravery and step forward. When that moment arrives, receive their disclosure with receptive thoughts and a warm heart. Remember that your celestial protectors have been directing you toward this moment throughout, where learning this person's secret possesses the ability to redirect your life's path toward better outcomes. Through this disclosure, you will gain the chance to appreciate the magnificence of human relationships. All you must do is embrace it. I wish to conclude with a blessing for you. Divine Creator, as they approach this transformative revelation, I request that they discover strength and kindness within themselves. May they accept this person's secret with receptive minds, providing comprehension and acceptance while becoming a secure refuge for openness. May this disclosure serve as inspiration for development, strengthening their relationship and nurturing their spirit throughout this journey of human connection and heavenly guidance. So be it. The universal energies have been working together to unveil this concealed reality to you throughout this entire time. May this revelation enrich your spirit and guide you toward a brighter tomorrow. Enter 222 to receive this message and embrace the blessings contained within for yourself. Please share an uplifting comment for fellow readers who might benefit from encouragement today.